NOIA held a virtual town hall meeting today with federal and provincial ministers. The local oil industry has been hit hard by the global pandemic, and they're looking for federal support to encourage more exploration in the long term. NTV's Michael Connors joins us live with more on that tonight. Michael.
Thank you very much, Tony Marie. About 500 NOIA members were involved in an online town hall meeting today with Federal Natural Resources Minister Seamus O'Regan and Provincial Natural Resources Minister Siobhan Coady. Now, the big ask from NOIA for Ottawa is to provide incentives for more offshore exploration. And right now, there's actually an oversupply of oil in the world that's driving prices down. But NOIA says it's looking more long-term in this for when markets recover. O'Regan says his department is looking at it.
So what we've asked for is incentives to get exploration up and running so that we can be competitive once the economy is back on track, but also incentives for development as well. So, you know, Norway has all sorts of incentives in place. They're going to be geared up, ready to go. Reports show that they'll attract possibly $30 billion of investment once we come out of this pandemic. So we really need incentives. We have a strong supply base here. We have good rocks. We just need incentives from the federal government.
Yeah, we're looking at all sorts of things that we can be doing. One, of course, is exploratory. Looking at different ways that we can incite further exploration. It is a very competitive marketplace. Norway is being very aggressive. So Norway and the UK particularly, what can we do working with the provincial government to make sure that we have the necessary incentives in play, and you know, what can we do to make sure that we reduce regulation and attract investment? And we're looking at everything. We had officials working these past 2 weekends, actually, from my department at Natural Resources Canada and the Department of Finance, trying to figure out ways, because there is an urgency here, and we understand that urgency.
On a separate issue, the Prime Minister announced $62.5 million this weekend for fish processors to deal with the pandemic. O'Regan says there will be support coming for fish harvesters. Tony?
All right. Thank you very much, Michael. NTV's Michael Connors reporting live for us tonight.